This video is going to walk you through how to create an activity goal and then how to update that activity on a weekly basis using the virtual mentor. The first thing you want to do is go into agent training, go to step number 2, which is called leads. And if you scroll down, you'll see a link right here. It says download outlining your success or combination to your safe tool. Once you do that, there's a spreadsheet that you can use, and you want to use this with your upline recruiter or whoever your mentor is or your manager, and figure out using that tool exactly how many resources you need to accomplish your goal. So we always want to make sure everyone starts off with the proper expectations on what to expect. So it's really important to communicate that with your mentor, so that you could say, okay, if I want to make, let's say, $10,000 a month, how many leads am I going to need to buy? How many phone calls am I going to need to make? How many contacts? How many appointments am I going to need to set? How many apps am I going to need to take in order to get the APV issued that will get me the income that I'm looking for? So this tool is going to be really helpful for you to do that. Now, once you communicate that to your mentor on what resources and what goals on a weekly basis you need to set, goals as far as how many A leads do you need to buy, how many bonus leads do you want to buy, how many dials do you want to make. One thing that we always talk about is that it's difficult to control the result, but one thing that is in our control is the activity. And if you focus on the activity that's in your control, then that will help you to control the result on what you're looking for. So once you do that, your mentor, your manager, is going to create a goal for you on the virtual mentor. If you haven't gone to the virtual mentor, you can look up here, click on virtual mentor on the agent training website, or just go to vm.sfglife.com. You can create an account on there. Once you're approved, you'll get an email letting you know that you've been approved. Once you have been activated to use the activity tracker, and once a goal has been created for you, you cannot go in here and create your own goal. So your manager has to do that for you, just so that we just want to make sure that the goals that are created are realistic and expectations are set. So once you have done that, every week you'll want to go in here and update that activity. So we recommend doing that on Friday morning, Friday afternoon. Just record your activity for that week. How many dials did you make the previous weekend? How many appointments did you set? How many appointments did you sit on? So I'm just going to quickly go through. If you don't see a goal here, it's because your manager has not done that. So you'll want to reach out to your mentor or your manager and make sure that that's been done. Once you have a goal, go ahead and select the goal. I'm going to say that it's October, so you can record activity even in prior months if you need to, or really even in future months, however long that goal is for. So in this particular example, it's a 3-month goal, just kind of wrapping up the end of the year, fourth quarter goal. So you'll notice here, this is the target. So this is the goal that was set by the manager for each of these items, okay, to accomplish a weekly goal of $5,000 of submitted volume per month, okay. This is the actual goal. So this is something that has already been recorded for this week, the week of October 8th. So let's say that we're in the week of October 9 through 15. I'm just going to go in here and record what the actual numbers were. So let's say maybe I didn't get quite 10, I got 9. Let's say I got the full 20 bonus leads. The goal was 150. We recommend actually 250, so you can probably ignore that unless that's the goal that was set. But let's say I made my 150 contacts. Let's say I made 22 contacts. I had a couple of door knocks. I set say 14 appointments. So let's say I set 15 appointments. I had 12 sits. Let's say I took 6 applications. I wrote 4,800 APV. Okay, so now that's pretty simple, pretty quick. I just recorded the activity for that week. Now you'll notice over here under reports, this is where you can kind of keep track and make sure that you're on pace to hit your goal. So I'm going to just run a report for the month of October, and you'll see here this is my 2 weeks in October, and we're about halfway through the month. So here's my percentage of my goal for the month. So based on the pace that I'm at, I've accomplished about 50% of my monthly goal. I could do all if I wanted to see all of the months, or you can also do your annual goal. And this is a little bit different report, but it will show you month by month where you stand. So we're in month 10, so here you can see October. This is how many A leads we bought, how many bonus leads, how many dials we made, total APV, and this will really help you kind of have a visual on where you stand for the month. We're going to continue working on other reports to make it even better, but the important thing is this is where you go to update that weekly report every week. If you have any questions, just reach out to your upline, your manager, your recruiter, and they can help guide you on that. Hopefully this is pretty self-explanatory, but if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks a lot.